and spell English can be challenging because the language doesn't have any consistent patterns or rules. However, in this video, I will be discussing some rules that are not usually taught in school, and these are called vowel rules or principles and accent generalizations. But before jumping into correcting your knowledge on sound symbol correspondence, let us talk first about the 6 basic syllable types that we will encounter in our discussion later. The first type is the closed syllable. When a vowel is closed in or blocked by one or more consonants, it is called a closed syllable. The example words of this type are dad, mom, in, and up. As you can see in the words dad and mom, the vowel is blocked from both sides. And in the words in and up, the vowels are blocked on the right side only. But it is still considered a closed syllable. Why? Because it does not end in vowel. As long as a syllable ends in consonant, it is called a closed syllable. The next type is open syllable. This is the most common syllable in English. It is called the open syllable because the vowel is at the end of the syllable. Take note, the end of the syllable and not a word. And the vowel at the end of the syllable looks like it is saying its name. For example, the word hi. It is a one-syllable word, and the end of its only syllable is the vowel I and its sound. Therefore, it sounds like it is saying its name. Hi. It sounds like the vowel I is saying its name. Hi. Another example is the word photo. It has 2 syllables which are fo and to. And these syllables are both open syllables since it both ends in vowel. The third type is the silent E syllable. It is often called the magic E, since the letter E indicates that the preceding vowel or the vowel before the letter E is long. Example, bake and compete. The preceding vowels are longer and the vowel E at the end is silent. The fourth type is the double vowel syllable or vowel pair syllable. This is the most difficult of all the syllable types since there are 24 subtypes. Vowel pairs can have up to 4 pronunciations or a single unique pronunciation, and each combination has to be learned very carefully. For example, the words shoulder and couple and meat and head. Shoulder and couple has the same vowel pair O and U but have 2 different pronunciations. Same as meat and head, with both EA vowel pair but differ in pronunciation. These are called double vowel syllable. The fifth type is consonant-LE syllable. Anytime there is a consonant-LE, the E is usually not pronounced. For example, the words cuddle and giggle. These words are pronounced as cuddle and giggle and not cuddle and giggle. As you can hear, the E is not pronounced. The last type is the R-controlled syllable. When a syllable has a vowel followed by an R, it is called an R-controlled syllable. Take note, syllable and not word. The letter R is so strong in English that it totally controls the vowel sound so that it is no longer short. For example, the words start, car, bird, turn, early. As you can hear, the letter R dominates the sound of its syllables. Alright, we are now aware of the 6 basic types of syllable. Now let us talk about the main purpose of this video, and that is correcting your knowledge on sound symbol correspondence. There are 11 vowel rules or principles, and each rule has their accent generalization.
Now, let's go to the first rule. The first rule is, in words containing a single vowel letter at the end of the word, the vowel letter usually has the long vowel sound. Note that this rule refers to words and not just syllables. For example, the words own, old, and born. These words are single vowel letters, which makes the sound of the vowel long. Here is my grade 3 learner to demonstrate the pronunciation of the words.
Own, old, born.
As what you saw, the vowel O has a long sound since it is the only present vowel in the word. This rule also applies to single or one-letter words, and the only one-letter words in English are A or A and I, which have long vowel sounds. Here again is my learner to demonstrate how to pronounce the one-letter words in English.
A or A. I.
The next rule is, in syllables containing a single vowel letter at the end of the syllable, the vowel letter may have either the long or short vowel sound. In figuring out the duration of the sound, you should always try the long sound first. Take note that this has the same effect as rule number 1. It's just that this is at the end of the syllable and not words. For example, the words taco and tiger. The word taco, if divided into syllables, will be like this. And at the end of each syllable is a vowel, which makes the sound longer. While the word tiger, if divided into syllables, will be like this. And the first syllable, tai, has longer sound than the second syllable, ger, since it ends with a vowel. Now, let's try to say it.
Taco, tiger.
The third rule in sound symbol correspondence is, a single vowel in a syllable usually has the short vowel sound if it is not the last letter or is not followed by the consonants R, W, or L. If you can still remember the 6 basic types of syllables I discussed on the first part of this video, the closed syllables applies to this rule. Closed syllables are often short-sounded since it does not end in vowel. Remember that closed syllables are those which consonants are on the right-hand side. For example, the words insect, basket, and public. Each syllable is a closed syllable, the reason why the vowels are short. Now, let's try to say it.
Insect, basket, public.
But this rule has an exception. The exception is if the vowels are followed by consonants R, W, and L. For example, the words elbow and helmet. Let's try to say it.
Elbow, helmet.
As you have noticed, I did not give an example for the vowels followed by the consonant R because it has a separate rule, and it is the fourth rule. Vowels followed by R usually have a sound that is neither long nor short. If you can still remember, it is one of the syllable types. It is called the R-controlled syllables. The consonant R is so strong that it dominates the sound of the vowel, the reason why the vowel preceding the letter R is neither long nor short. When we say preceding, it is the vowel before the letter R. For example, the words warning, morning, forget, person, paper. The vowels in each syllable are all dominated by the consonant R. Now let's try to say it.
Warning, morning, forget, person, paper.
The fifth rule is focused on the consonant Y and its placement in words. A Y at the beginning of a word has the Y consonant sound, which is ya. For example, the words yellow, yes, and young. All words have the ya sound followed by the sound of the vowel.
Yellow, yes, young.
While a Y at the end of a single syllable word, when preceded by a consonant, usually has the long I sound. For example, fly, cry, sky. As you noticed, since Y is at the end of the single syllable word, it has a long I sound. cry, fly, sky.
Lastly, a Y at the end of a multisyllable word, when preceded by a consonant, usually has the long E sound. For example, party, sunny, and happy. As you notice, since Y is at the end of the multisyllable word, it has a long E sound.
Party, sunny, happy.
The sixth rule is, in words ending with vowel consonant silent E, the E is silent and the first vowel may be either long or short. And again, when figuring out the duration of the sound, you should always try the long sound first. In trying out, you should be flexible because if the long one does not form a word in your speaking listening vocabulary, you should try the short vowel sound. Let's try to say the example words.
It's not saily, it's sail. It's not piney, it's fine. It's not movie, it's move.
As you noticed, the first vowels are either long or short and the E at the end is silent. The seventh rule is when AJ, AY, EA, EE, and OA are found together, the first vowel is usually long and the second vowel is usually silent. Again, as we go over the 6 basic types of syllables, this rule has the double vowel syllable type. For example, the words play, weigh, knit, hear, be, free, coat, and soap. Let's try to say it.
Play, weigh, knit, hear, be, free, coat, soap.
As you notice in saying these words, the first vowel has a long sound and the following vowel is silent. The eighth rule is the vowel pair OW may have either the sound heard in cow or the sound heard in crow. This vowel pair has a separate rule since it can be used with 2 different sounds. Here are some words with vowel pair OW that have the same sound as heard in cow. Let's try to say it.
Cow, now, owl, wow, gown, clown.
And here are some words with the vowel pair OW that have the same sound as heard in crow. Let's try to say it.
Crow, flow, show, snow, grow, below.
Eighth rule is also for the double vowel syllables. When AU, AW, OU, OI, and OY are found together, they usually blend to form a diphthong. What is diphthong? It is a sound formed by the combination of 2 vowels in a single syllable, in which the sound begins as one vowel and moves toward another. For example, the words August, draw, cloud, could, coin, and enjoy.
August, draw, cloud, could, coin, enjoy.
The 10th rule is the O sound is either long as in moon or short as in book. If we have 2 different pronunciation in the 8th rule, this time we don't have 2 different pronunciations. Rather, we have 2 different duration or length for the vowel pair. Here are some words with vowel pair OO that have the same length as heard in moon, or long OO sound.
Moon, cool, food, roof, root, zoom. Here are some words with vowel pair oo that have the same length as heard in book or short oo sound.
Book, hook, good, cook, foot, hood.
The last or the 11th rule for vowel rules or principles and accent generalizations is if A is the only vowel in a syllable and is followed by the consonants L or W, then A is usually neither long nor short. The example words are ball, call, salt, saw, claw, and jaw.
Ball, call, salt, saw, claw, jaw.
As you noticed, the vowel A is neither long nor short because the letters L and W dominates the sound.
And that's it! Those are the 11 vowel rules or principles and their accent generalizations on sound symbol correspondence. I hope you learned something from this video, and if you are still confused with some rules, don't worry because you can just go back and rewatch this video. Thank you!